Greetings, this is This, and I'm me. And I have been looking forward to playing this again since that first time I played it, but I haven't, I had to wait. But now it's time. I could finally, workshop some things here that I noticed and or thought of while I was editing. So as I was editing through, I was seeing everything again. I was hearing my own thought processes and everything. And I was like, I should have tried that. Or maybe it's this for a couple of different things. So starting here, we were like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm going to have to figure this one out next time. There's this shape with a black line. And then there's this shape with a blue line. And then we have one more blue line. I'm thinking all we have to do here is make sure that the black shape line is not the same as the blue shape line. So like I could just do like this and then and then, the same thing for that one. So the blue ones match. The black one, is this a problem? That this is the same as the black one? Like this shape here? I'm not sure. Let's just try this. Nice! Okay. So they all have to be different. Okay. There. 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 And that one can just be normal. Nice! Okay. Okay, now it's actually getting a bit more complex because we have to match something. Oh, I can't do that because now the two black line shapes match. So we definitely don't want that. So this black line shape is going to have to go that way. And then that doesn't really work very well either because now the yellow line shape and the white line shape match. So I think instead of filling in the other black line shape, I should leave it empty. Well, I can't leave it. Yeah, we can leave it empty. Okay, so if I put this here, it makes the yellow line shape be just one. It makes the black line shape be like a C. And we'll make the other, what's wrong with my voice? So we'll make the other black line shape be a C. It's going in the opposite direction, but that doesn't matter. And so then this white line shape will be tall like that. So the black line ones match. Yellow line and white line, they're all different. But this is the same as that one, but opposite. Maybe it can't be that way. Can't it though? I think it can. Okay. I thought I had figured it out. What about like we do like that and then I have to leave these blank because the only other option would be to like do something like that. The black line shapes match, but the yellow and the white are matching, which we don't want. It doesn't work. But there's no other way to like add to this black line shape without infringing on the okay, so this has to stay like this. If I make it bigger, I feel like it only makes things worse. So that has to stay like that. The black line shape, can it be oriented differently? Or does it have to be exactly the same? I guess it has to be exactly the same. So what if we just do like that? That'll work then, right? I think I was overthinking it. Oh, okay, that'll work. I think I was overthinking it. Those are like the perfect descriptor words for the entire last episode. Okay. So how about, see if I do this. The reason that they've complicated it this time is that now I can't change the white. And if I change the yellow, it will touch one of the oranges. So I think instead we don't fill that one in. But I don't know how to stop it from touching the other one then? This either has to be like that, like the two black line shapes have to be like that, or the other option is they have to be like, this has to be not filled in, but then at least these three have to be filled in to give it shape. But if those ones are filled in, then the black line shape now looks like an I, not a C, which we can't make this one look like an I. We don't have the space. So you can't do that. So you have to do this. But then the only other thing you can fill in is, oh wait, yeah, I was overthinking it again. No, these match. Oh, they don't match because of this one. Never mind, I wasn't overthinking it. I can't fill in any of these or else it ruins everything. There's literally no other way I can match these two shapes because they don't even give me the room to rotate this in any other direction. It can only face this direction. That's the only way. And I can't make this shape any smaller or change anything over here. I can make it bigger, but once again, if I make it bigger, how does that help me? How does that help me to make it bigger? I don't think it does. I don't have enough room to do two of those shapes. So you have to do that, and then you have to do this. But then out of these four that I click, any one of them will make another shape. So you have to do this. But then that makes an eye. And or it can make it even bigger like that. But you can't do that. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand this one. This one's tricky. Wait. Wait. These are allowed to just be the same? The yellow one and the white one are allowed to be the same? But I thought I was doing the yellow... Like, I thought they always had to be different. Otherwise, yeah, how is this one any different than this one? Like, I could have just not put this here. Okay, the yellow and the white match. They don't like that. Now they match. I mean, now they don't match, so they're fine. Oh, because the white line and the yellow line are in a different position in the shape. Genius. Okay. That's actually crazy. So, this is a little bit weird. So we have black line here. I was under the impression that you can't have a shape with two different colored lines in it. But maybe you can. Maybe you just can't have a shape with two of the same colored line in it. So if we do something like that, then the black shapes are the same. The blue shape, who cares? And now we just have to differentiate the white shape and the green shape. I can do something like that. Brilliant. Why do I care that I just did all of those? What did I get out of that? I thought it would have, like, done something. But there's no more power cord connected to this place. So do they not care? I was hoping they would have cared. I worked hard to do that. Okay, well, I'm very glad to say that I understand one of the puzzle mechanic types. I understand the horizontal lines, and that is a huge accomplishment, right? Okay, now we need to go and find a puzzle somewhere else. So I've dabbled with the diamond ones and with the flower ones. Ooh, okay, I can do this. Da 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 da. No. Da 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 da. No. Da da. gosh. I can do this. Okay, yellows need to be the same. Blacks need to be the same. I can do this. If you like do something like that. I like that I can just hold it down. I never thought to try that before, but it works. Okay. So just you have to make the yellows the same. How do you make the yellows the same? You have to make the yellows the same by like maybe this would be the same. But then I'd have to do that. Okay, the yellow and the black can be in the same shape, right? So like we could do that and that if they didn't touch. Oh wait, we have to think, okay, yeah. We can't do exactly that sort of thing because these are in a different, okay, so like if I do that, but then I'd have to do like that. So then both the yellows match. This yellow is 2, this yellow is 2, right? But the black ones are also both 2, which we don't want. So we could do something like that. You know, that's a shape. But then we'd have to match that over here. We can't match that over there. Okay. How about we do, like, personally, I'd like to do something like that. But I don't know if they'll count that. Oh yeah, no, they can't count that because those are not the same. This one, it's in the sticky outy part. This one, it's in the main part. Okay. So, I really don't know what shape I'm supposed to make with the C's. I mean, with the yellows. Besides, like, a basic generic thing. We can't do that. We could do the opposite, though. I'm overthinking it, aren't I? I'm overthinking it. We go da. Like, these are too close to each other. I have to just do something linear, like this. 2 and 2. 1 and 1 you could also do. So that would be... I guess 1 and 1 would be like that. This one's 1 and this one's 1. But the problem is that those are also 1. And, you know, yeah, they don't like that. So we do 2, 2. We could do 1, 1. Or you have to do, like, something with height. This way. But I cannot expand out this direction. Like, for shape 1, it can't go to the right. No, it can go to the right. What can't it do? It can't go to the right and up. It could do that. How about something like that? Both of those yellow shapes match. And then is there a small change we could do? No, there's no small change we can do. Because, like, I could do that. Oh, wait, yeah, that'll work. Yeah. So this is a C with a line sticking out, and that's where the yellow is. This is a C with a line sticking out, that's where the yellow is. And then those two are just normal. Nice! I told you guys I could do it. Okay, that. Okay. No. Let's do that. That. Whoops. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How do I change it? Let's make a change. So that 2 down to 3. We don't have enough space. 2 down to 3, and then 2 down to 3. Wishful thinking, I suppose, that was going to work. Come on, this is the last thing, and this is going to power up something new. It's going to open up this door, I think, this garage door. So I definitely want to complete this one. So we can't unselect this, and we can't put anything below it. So it can either be by itself, or it can go to the right. But if it goes to the right, it can't go to the right again, but it can go down. Let's try it by itself first. And if it's by itself, then I can't put anything here. If I can't put anything here, then this will be by itself like that, and then this will be by itself like that. And then we would just try to make a shape with the black. But I can't really make a shape with the black. I mean, I guess I could try and do that to separate the two things. But like, basically, I have to separate these two. They're touching right now because it's all one. This is all one big shape. That's the only way to make it not one big shape without putting something under these, because we can't have something under these. And if I do that, yeah, I'm going to say by themselves is not the answer. I think this is a better answer. But I have to be careful that I'm not getting held up by the fact that the black and the yellow are allowed to touch. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So if we do 2, and then to make 2 here, I have to fill these in. And then to make, I have to fill those in. Sure, that's true. But then the only way to make the black lines match is by putting one here. Because I can't put one here, that ruins everything. Yeah, I really can't do that. So what if we put one down there as well? We've already tried this. Right? No, that works. Oh, I was doing it too long before. I had 3 across the bottom. I think this works. Yes! Guys, I've got it. Okay, that's where we came from. Just checking. A whole new room. Wait, this is... I could kind of see into here before, right? I wasn't planning on just doing horizontal line puzzles today. I thought we had other, you know, I thought I had some ideas for the other ones, but because there are more of these right now, I might as well just keep doing them. Oh wait, okay. Now we're entering new territory. This is diagonal lines. Okay, this is something that I wanted to think about. So you can see over to the right, the upper right corner, there are diagonal lines with, like, in some shapes. So when I was editing, I just paused at that part and I drew those shapes so that I would have them for reference at any time. So I'm wondering if I have to make, because this has black diagonal lines, I have to make the shape for, it won't fit. Man, that was my idea. I was going to make the shape that they're showing for the black diagonal lines, if there were to be a black diagonal line. But if I wanted to do that, it would be, like, you guys, I guess I forgot I can gesture. This up here, you guys can't see the rest of the shape, but it would be like this, like this, like this, and then I need one here, and I would need one above, but I don't have enough space for that. I could just do it anywhere? Oh, I can't do it anywhere. 1, 2, 3. 1 here, 1. I wouldn't be able to do that either. Maybe the fact that it's black doesn't matter as much as the fact that everything looks yellow. Maybe we do the yellow one. Nah, I don't think the yellow one is going to fit either. Like, I can't change... This shape is the way that it is, and I can't change that. But surely it's not just the same rule as the horizontal lines. Oh! It's the same rule as the horizontal lines, except you can rotate? I think it's the same rule as the horizontal lines, except you can rotate, but this is one diagonal and one horizontal. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, they don't like that one. Do they like it this way? Interesting. So this one is flipped. You know, it's not a 90-degree rotation. It's 180. Or flipped. This one is a 90-degree rotation. And when I did a 90-degree rotation in the other direction... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a 90-degree rotation. I have to be careful. When I had this down here, instead of up there, that was the opposite shape. Okay. What happens if I make it the same? Oh, wait, I would be making the same shape. But yeah, what happens if I make it the same? They're fine with that. Okay. So I think the diagonal line is even easier, quote unquote, than the horizontal line. Okay. If that's the sticky outy part, then I would have to go this way. But that's not the same shape, that's the opposite shape. So I think we have to fill in... I think we have to fill in all of this. So that this and this, those are the same shapes. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay. This one's a bit more complicated. We have to fit them all in. And the line is in the sticky outy part. So like I can't put one here because it touches. But I could put one there if I block it off like that. But if I do that, then this one needs one here, which we can't do. So I think what we have to do is rotate some of them like this, you know, like up and down. Oh wait, but we can't do that because it touches. Okay, so I think maybe I do like this. Yeah. Dang it, so close. Why is this one not good? That one, it has this... Oh, because it has to be the same... It has to be the same as the other horizontal line. So that one and that one, they have to match. Okay. But I think maybe they should match in like that regard. There. The horizontal line shapes match. Okay. This one, in order to make it the same shape, we can go down here or we can go up here. Both are fine. Nice! I'm a genius. I feel like I was doing so bad last episode. But I'm so smart. Okay, we made a bridge over here. Okay, so this is just its own puzzle. Oh, that's interesting. That's fun. Okay, so I can do any part of it first? Well, then I will. What's the point, though? You gave me a grid here. You've already filled in these pieces. I can unclick them if you want. But it doesn't really matter. This one has this one already filled in, but also this one already filled in. Like, you can't change either of those. Can't change that. Like, there's no other diagonal line. You know? So, like... Oh. Okay. So those are just switches. I see. Okay. Interesting. those are just switches. It's not really a puzzle. Maybe it is more of a puzzle than I think, but it did something over here. Something somewhere. Okay. Let's go up. This yellow line is leading up to the solar panels. Can I go up there right now? Gosh, you gotta take the long way around. Go around, around. It's not here, right? Okay, of course it's not there. Go around, around, around. And eventually I'll make it back over to that section, guys. Don't worry, I'll make it back over there. I'm here. I'm exhausted, but I'm here. Let me go down. Okay, so this part, still just nothing. Doesn't matter. I think it powered up something, or did something to do with this over here. But I don't know how to get over there. Okay, we can access this puzzle, though. Okay. Sure, this one looked so complex before, but I can do it. So if this is filled in, and it's going up here, and I can't change either of those, and then this is filled in, I can't change it, and this is filled in, and this is filled in, and I can't change it, then that means all of these have to be like this. Because they all have to be filled in, and they're all the same direction, blah, 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 they have to be like that. Okay. Which is really weird because it leaves this yellow one stuck. Like that. And so I have a couple of options. Option 1 would be leave it alone, and then I have to make the other ones be on their own as well, or fill it in, but then if I fill it in, it's going to be a square with the top left corner, and I can't make this one a square with the top left corner without ruining the blue shape in a way that we can't do the other one. So I think this has to be alone, and the best way for this one to be alone would be to fill it in. Maybe? And then for this one to be alone, I think I should fill it in as well. And then the last thing we need to deal with is these black diagonal ones. One's filled in, one isn't. We're going to have to switch this up a little bit. I'd say not filled in, like that, and then filled in, like that. Brilliant. Okay. We have to make 4 of this shape or something close to that shape. If I do that, then that's the same shape. Oh, wait. Okay, there. That's the same shape. But Oh, that fits. Oh, and they can be rotated. I forgot. Okay. And then Oh, so am I making the same shape? I don't think I am. Do those all have the thing in the same position? Oh yeah, they do. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just too good. So now I think that they complicated what the last one just was. What did they do about it that's so complicated? Why is this so different? Why can't I just do the same thing? It looks like the diagonal lines are in the same spot. So, oh, because you can't fill that one in. Of course. That's the difference. Okay. If I can't fill that one in, then it's gonna have to be might not even be the same shape that we're making anymore. Might be more complicated. Like this one is the easy shape, but they're like, that was too easy. Make a more difficult shape. Okay. Well, we have to start by matching this with this, but the opposite. So I have to do that. Okay, so this is unfilled in. This is filled in. Right. This does not match, though. Doesn't match at all. So how do I can't put something here. I can't put something there. Oh, wait. Okay. We don't have to match it in this direction. We can match it in a different direction. That direction seems like it's going to be not helpful. So let's rotate this. We can't rotate it like clockwise by 1 because then this would be off the grid. If we rotate it counterclockwise, not filled in, not filled in, not filled in, not filled in. So that would be filled in, but then this would have to be filled in, which changes the shape. Not filled in, not filled in, not filled in, not filled in, not filled in. That won't work. Okay, what if we rotate it full 180? This would be off the grid. What if we rotate it? I don't know. I guess I have to go. I have to do what I was doing, don't I? There. Okay. The problem is just that this has to match as well. And I have no clue how we're doing that. This one is like, how do I get that shape? The thing has to be on the end. Like, this thing is at the end of the shape. It's not working. I kind of feel like you have to just match the shape. Like, we have to do the shape we were doing before. And then just rotate these ones differently somehow. Should I fill that in just for the continuity's sake? If we do that, then we do that. That's terrible. This is supposed to be like this. Okay, like that's correct, except that I can't fill this one in. So we have to fill the opposite. But if you fill the opposite, then this one doesn't work, right? So these ones just need to be rotated. We can do that. This one's gonna go okay. So my brain's gonna explode. I don't know how to rotate it. Because this one's in an awkward spot right now where I can't put it. Oh, God. Like, this is not at the end. The line is not at the end of the shape anymore. So if we rotate it, it doesn't really fit many other directions. You know? Like, these are kind of the only two rotations I can do. Either it's at the top or it's at the bottom, and you end up with the same shape either way. If I wanted to make the shape be like standing on its side, like rotated 90 degrees, either direction, it puts the line in the middle of the board. We can't do that. Oh, plus it's 4 tall anyway, not 3 tall, so we can't do that. So I think we need to make the shapes a little bit different of a shape. How about this shape? Those are the same. Okay, but it's slightly smaller. Good. We can work with that. But then that's going to have to be blank. And so if that's blank and this is blank, then we probably have to put one there. And here, how am I making that shape? It's like a W. Maybe just totally make the shape tiny. Okay? Just make it this size shape. No bigger. If it's that size shape, in order to make this one also that, if we don't fill in here and we don't fill in here, or okay, we don't fill in here. Like, let's pretend that we're working with this. If we don't fill that in, well, we have to not fill in either of these. And we could fill this in. But if we don't fill in either of these, then I'm not really going to make that shape, am I? I don't think so. Okay, I could do something like that. So okay. But then that complicates it. It's the W's again. Okay, wait. Maybe the W's just work. Did I get a way for the W's to work? Like that? No, because all of the diagonal lines are not in the same spot. It's close. But these two W's have it at the end of the W, but these two W's have it second line in. Okay, this is a W with it at the end. This is a W with it at the end. This one we have to make... that's not gonna work. But see? W. W. These are two different, aren't they? If you rotate that, it doesn't become that. It's a left and right situation. Okay. What if we make this like upside down somehow? It has to be filled in. If it's not filled in, and we work with this, then it's not at the end. So you have to fill it in so it's the end one. And if you do filled in, you can either do W up this direction, but that'll touch that. So you have to do W down this direction. So it fits like that. And then those are two different shapes. So you can't do W's at the end of the line. I don't think. But we can do W's this way. Whoops. I mean, we can do W's this way. There, okay. So now this is in like the bottom corner and then it's in the bottom corner. Those match perfectly. Okay. We can't put anything here or here. So can we make this... Maybe this is that W? Nah, I'm doing it again. I'm doing the thing wrong again. It's so close. Is it the W's? For the win? W for the win? I hope it's W's. That's a W. The only thing we didn't do is put a W here. Okay, rework it, rework it, rework it. Maybe we go W... W-A-V-E. Da 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 da. Yes, I'm all you need. W-A-V-E. It's not exactly panning out. Maybe we go one thing further than a W. Maybe we do a box with a line. How do we turn... We can't turn this into a box with a line. Okay, maybe we do... Don't do one less than a W. Maybe we do... Here. Do. It'd be like that. I mean, that's technically the same shape, I think. Yeah. Okay. So you need to have... I wish that I could rotate these objects for real. Like, I wish I was working with physical shapes. I mean, that would be way too easy, I guess. But, okay. So, I need to make this and this. Like, this. Okay, you go there, there, and then up. And then do. So that one would be filled in. And then that one would be... Oh, dang it. My shapes overlap. those are the same shape. Yes, those are the same shape. Okay. So you need to put this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, is 28. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is enough space to fit this shape. If we're just talking about how many blocks we have. But can they fit? I don't know. But like we have enough blocks if everything would fit perfectly. These would be the two leftovers, I guess. These two spaces right here. So that everything else would have to fit perfectly. There's no way everything else will fit perfectly. Yeah, there's just no way that everything else will fit perfectly. I feel like it's the W's, but I'm just not rotating it properly. Because in my mind, I can't turn this or this so that it fits here easily. Like, it's hurting my brain. You would go like, do. That's not the same W. Like, if it was this, I don't even know, how do I, Oops. Yeah, which, first of all, that would put both of them in the same one. But then that wouldn't be the same W. Like, I'm trying to find some way besides this shape of W. Once again, obviously I'm pretending this is filled in. You know, it mirrors this one. I'm trying to see if there's a different way to rotate it. Like, if there's a different way to make that W with this diagonal up here. Like, what would it be like if this was rotated the other direction? Just rotated the other direction. Why can't you just do that? I feel like I would just feel better if I could just do something like that. I could just make these W's here. But then this has to be on the end. If it's on the end, then it goes to here. But if it goes to there, then this can't go here. Which doesn't make any sense. I'm overthinking everything. Surely I'm overthinking everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't do 8. 8 times 4 is 32. They won't fit. The biggest shape we can have is size 7, but I feel like that's still too big. That's the only way. Okay. Gotta do like that. If you do like that, then you can't do that. And if you do like that, and then you cry, and then you cry, and then you cry, and you cry, and you cry, and you cry, and you cry. Just keep crying. Don't ever stop. So those two shapes match. Easy, right? This matches. This matches. Okay. If we want this one to be, you know, along with us as well on this journey, we can't go this way with the shape. So you'd have to block this off. If you block it off, you've got a W! Okay, so maybe we just don't put that one that way. Put it this way. You can't because it touches the other thing. Okay. And you kind of have to fill it in. Because this one has to be the unfilled in one. Like, we only have so many directions. We can go over. No, you can't. We can go down. No, you can't. We can go this way. And if you go that way, you could go up like this. No, you can't. It touches. You can go up like this. Like, those are my only options, right? And if we do that, then we can't make the shape here. Because you could go here, 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 and block off here, but then you'd have to block off here, which connects with that one. And you'd have to block off here, which makes a W. So I feel like this smallest size shape, we can't do. So another option is you can go here, like that, but that touches. You can't go down, you can't go down. You can go like that, but you can't because the thing's in the way. Right? So the smallest size shape is impossible unless we go like that. And like there, it's there. Except it's a W. We have a W. I mean, at least I found a new way to do them. But okay, so that's a W with it on the end. This is a W with it on the end. This is a W with it on the end. Oh my, wait, okay, wait. And then this is a W with it on the end! I pressed the wrong button. What? Oh, but right, they're W's with it on different ends. That doesn't count. Okay. How can we change something about this? If I do that, and I do that, and I can't do that, and I can't do it there either. Just trying to change the shape a little bit in some way that like it becomes more symmetrical. So the thing that I could delete from the original shape would be this. If we delete that, then this is not in anymore. So you can't do that. You can add. I could add here, but that would mean I'd have to add here. Oh wait, okay, I add there, but then that infringed on my shape here. I'd have to add here, then I'd have to get rid of this here. This is the same shape as this. Oh, but the thing's in the wrong spot. God. We've added one here or here a couple of times, right? Maybe, and I tried to add one here and or here. Maybe, well, if I add one here or here, it doesn't count. Like, how many ways can we manipulate this shape is what I'm saying, you know? Okay, maybe we add it at the bottom. To get the W with the... Okay, no. We just did that. It's these W's, because these W's are rotational. The other W's are not. So if we do these W's, then you have these two easy. And you just have to fit two on this side. That shouldn't be impossible. It really shouldn't be impossible. We can put one... we could put one do. Put one there. And then this one is so close to fitting there, but they're not gonna... They won't allow it. Do. It's just this one spot is the problem. That's it. Okay. Okay. So don't do that. We need to take up more space with this one, like different space. What if this one goes do. No, you can't do that. Okay. Do. But then you have to block that off like this. Okay. And then you have to put one down here. This is like the original way. Like if I did this, it goes do. The only problem is do, you run out of space. Because I can't do this because of that one. They literally, them changing this one thing ruined everything. Okay. Have I done this a million times? We have this W here and we have this W here. But the problem is that we'd have to change these ones to being W's with the line at the end, which means I have to put one here. So once you do that, then you don't have your W anymore. I'm going to cry. Surely it's so easy. It's surely so very easy, right? We can do it. If I do something like that, we know it doesn't work because the line is in the 4 box and we can't put a 4 box down here. There's no space. So you can't do that. Can you do that? The line has a 3 line above it or below it. No, so you can't do that. No, unless we go this way. No. Yeah, we can't. Okay, so it can't be here, and it can't be in both of these spots. Okay, good to know. It could be just up here. Can't be just down. Okay, what if we do even more? No, that only makes it worse. Okay, so as far as adding anything on this side, you can maybe add one here. That's all we know of right now in order to work with this one down here. Because if that's added there, then we could add that there and you go do-do, like do-do. You can make the same shape. Regardless of what the rest is over here, you can make the same beginning shape. Okay. If we put one here, oh, and obviously we can't put one down there because it would, yeah. Okay, so now we have like here, here, and here to think about. If we do all of these, then this side would have like this, 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 that. Like, would that be the same? Is that a matching shape? No, that's not big enough. You have to go do, like this one goes do, 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 do. You can't do that. Okay, so having them in all 3 of these spaces doesn't make any sense. Okay. Just the 2 on the bottom. If we do just the 2 on the bottom, then you need like a do, like this, the horizontal line is, if this is a box and then there's a sticky outy part, the horizontal line is on the sticky outy part. Which I suppose we could do like by doing this. Yeah. Except we can't because this is the opposite of this. Like this one sticks out to the, okay, this one sticks out to the left. Like if this is the top of the box, like you have to look at it sideways. So the top of the box, this is sticking out to the left, whereas this is the top of the box, you know, look at it upside down, then it's sticking out to the right. So those are not the same shape. But you have to fill this in. Because it can't be here, because then it's not the end of the shape. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I don't think we can do these 2. Unless we add more, I suppose. But if you add more, then it's starting to get really complicated because you're going to run out of space. Did those 2 shapes match? If you look at the top of the box sticking out to the left, top of the box sticking out to the left, those are the same shape. Okay. That's something to work with. But then this one, like, would have to nestle in perfectly. No, it doesn't have to nestle in perfectly. But you'd have to not fill in these. So this shape has to be not filled in. And if this shape is not filled in, then this is going to have a trouble fitting. Okay, so I don't think it's anything like that. Fair, okay. And it wouldn't have been that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's too big. Okay. Okay. If we do just the bottom, we know that that's possible. Just like just the top, we know that that's possible. So all 3, no. Just these 2, no. Just the bottom, sure. Okay, this and this is not really a shape, so I'm not going to consider that. Hope that's not a bad idea. We tried all 3 with that side. We tried 2 with that. Okay. I'm trying to go as systematically as I can, but I do think I am still missing a little bit of something. Okay. So, if we do that, what if we do that? It goes do. It's like, okay, it's a W, but but with an extra piece there. Yeah, okay. I don't see why this would be better, but I can try. No, because then we encroach upon this again. I don't think I should be putting anything on this side. Like here or here, because if we do that, it makes this have to be an empty one. And if this one's empty, we have to build a whole empty shape. But then this one has to build a whole empty shape. I feel like you have to fill this one in. Which means you have to leave these ones empty. Which means I can only go here or here with that one. And if these ones are empty, they're either just empty, or they're empty but they work with this shape. But also, this one going all the way out to here is a bit odd. So I feel like you would have to fill in this, which would cut it off from this shape, or this, which would cut it off from that shape. Right? For this shape to come down around here, I hate everything about this, but I really want to get this done because it unlocks something else, like it powers something else up. Wait. Did I? Oh, no. Every single time I think that I did it at this point. But the W's are not rotational if they're on the end. The W's are not rotational if they're on the end. Okay. I know that they're not. That's fine. Maybe we just do it a little bit different. If they're not on the end, you just do it a little bit. Don't do it different. I feel like it needs to be like this, and then this needs to be like this, and that needs to be like that, and that needs to be like that, and I'm gonna cry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if we have 5 and there's 4, then that's 20. And we had 30 total, then that's 5 extra, and we used 1, 2, 3, 4 extra here. And that means we would only have room for 1 spare spot on this other side. So we'd have to go do. We'd have to go, no, I have way more space than that. What am I thinking? Oh, I have 10 extra. Oh, okay. Why was I, okay. I have 10 extra, so there should be 6 extra at the end. Okay. Workable, maybe. We can work with that. This is the absolute closest that I ever can get, I feel like. This is a W with the thing, at the corner, not the end. This is a W with the thing at the corner, not at the end. This is a W with the thing at the corner, not at the end. This doesn't look like anything, but if we put this here, if I could just fill in this one spot, it would work. Yeah, as you can see, that's the only shape that they're unhappy with. That is as close as I can get. The other option is I can do all W's, but it's with it at the end, and so therefore they're not symmetrical. They're opposite. So how do we make this just a little bit different so that it works? I keep feeling inclined to make this shape, but I cannot make the original be that shape. I don't think. So we can't go 3 across anywhere. So we can't do that shape. I could do this. And then that would be like you'd have to fill that one in there. And we've tried that sort of thing before. But then that would have to, okay. I don't know. I've thought that this one needed to be filled in. But now I'm starting to think that the only option is if this is not filled in. Because it's so hard to deal with these 2 pieces. Let's start by using these subtractive properties. So I filled in everything that I can. So this and this and this and this have to be touching. And then this has to be blank. So we could do that. But that's not the only thing we can do. Because it can be rotated. So we could do that, but we also could do like... Surely there's another way with which I could do this. Okay, I'm going to rotate it in my mind. Okay, yeah, we could also do like that. That's possible. Okay. Now, if we do that, I feel like we need to get rid of this piece. Yeah. Okay, this is turning into the W's. It is turning into the W's, which we don't want. So it doesn't work. I give up for now. It's so annoying that I have to leave just one puzzle left. What if there's a chance that I did it at one point. Like I actually had the right thing and I just didn't click A. Like I just didn't test it all the way. Oh my god, it's infuriating though, because I totally could do it, man. If I just could do it, then I would do it and I'd be done. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the thing, it goes up here. Well, this is just horizontal lines again. Okay, I can't do a ton more puzzles today, guys. It's been way too long already. But still not as long as last time, I guess. So why don't we keep going for at least a little bit? Okay. What if we just do... this... That would be all the yellows being the same. All the yellows are 2s. The blacks are not the same though. Okay, what if we do yellow, yellow, yellow? You can't. What if we just do yellow, 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 yellow? Like that. Okay. And then to get these to be the same, we're gonna do ba 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 ba. Easy. Okay, I don't want to overthink things now that we're doing a simpler puzzle. 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2. No, this is at the hinge. This is supposed to be at the hinge point. How do we make this one at the hinge point? I don't actually... I don't know. I can't... That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, see this? If we rotate it that way, I can't really fit it. If we rotate it again, I can't fit it. If I rotate it the opposite direction, I can't fit it. And if I rotate it that, like, I can't fit this in any direction if that's a hinge point. I mean, oh, okay, so that's the only way we can fit it as a hinge point. Oh, then that makes sense. Why was I struggling with that? I don't know. And then that is like a do-do-do, and then that's a do-do-do. That works. Oh, dang it. But this is 1 2 3, and then this is 1 2 3 1 2 3, but it's 1 2 3 the opposite way. Oh, they really just love to make it difficult. Okay. Well, I can't change this shape at all. So if we go down here, they're in the same shape. You can't have that. This one can't be clicked on. This one, so we could like extend this to be longer. But that would have to be this side going longer, and we can't do that. So the two black shapes are done. They have to be that way. So I have to leave this here, and I have to leave these two pieces here. Right? Okay, so we go do, 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 and then do, 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 do. Oh, perfect. Okay. This and this. The two blue shapes are the same. No, they're not the same. This is 3 tall. I mean 3 long. I guess like that. Blue, just fill in the blue. Blue is 1. Black is 1. Yellow is 1. They don't like that. You could have, oh no, yellow isn't 1. Yellow is 2. Why was I saying yellow is 1? Okay. Blue is 2. Yellow is 2. Black is 1. They were letting me repeat 1 before, and I don't remember why. Okay, blue is 3. None of that will work. Okay. Blue is 2. Like that. Or like that. No. Blue is 2. There we go. Okay, blue is 2 here, and blue is 2 here. Black is 1. Yellow is 2. Okay. Oh. You do want them all to be different? I feel like one time it was like, these 2 have to match, but then these other ones, it's okay if they're the same or something. I don't know. No, they need to be different. That's what I thought. They need to be different. Okay, they need to be different. So blue is 2. And yellow is 2. It doesn't make any sense. So blue can't be 2. Blue can only be 1. Because if blue is 2 or 3, then it's bringing the yellow in. We can't bring the yellow in. So blue has to be 1. So what if we do blue is 1? Oh, that's so close to being right. Except black is 1 if you do that. So black has to be 1. Blue has to be 2. But then that makes yellow 2. This is weird. Okay. Oh, but they're in different positions, so they're not the same. Right. Okay, that's how we do things. The lines are in a different spot in the shape. Okay. So like if this is blue 2, then this would be blue 2, and then the yellow is on the right side and the black is on the right side, so that's the same shape. You don't want that. Okay. But they can be rotated, quote unquote. So I think we maybe need to work with 3 in some capacity. Well, we can't. Yes, we can if we do something like that. So the 3 is on the right side here, and the 3 is on the left, or the blue's on the right side there, the blue is on the left side here, but if you rotate it, it's the same side. And then, whoops, and then the yellow shape is also a 3, but it's in the middle line. And then the black's by itself. There you go. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Sure. We do that. And so then the black shapes are the same. And if we do that, then the white shapes are the same. See this white versus this white? That's the same. And then the yellow shapes, are the same. Okay, that's the easy mode. Now they're probably going to give me the same grid, but with different things filled in. Oh no, they didn't, thank God. I was about to have trauma. Okay. Black has to at least be like this. Yellow has to at least be like this. But we do want to change something with one of them. So let's try and make yellow a C. Okay. But then this black cannot work. Let's make yellow a C the other direction. You can't. Okay, let's keep the yellow the same way. So yellow is like that. Black still doesn't have a chance to do what it needs to do. So what if we do yellow like that? And then black could be like that. But we still need to change something. So maybe black is a C. So do. And so then this one do. But then the blues do not match. So can we make one of these so that it's rotated? So that the blues will then match? I feel like I need to put the yellow in a different direction or something. So that the blues can somehow... Well, this blue shape being like this is not really going to work for me. I'd have to do like something like that. Or something like this. That almost works. We just didn't get to make our C over here. Which I'd gladly say just don't make it be a C. But then the black and the yellow are the same, and we can't have that. Wait, the blues don't match? Oh. The blue line would need to be there, I guess. That's annoying. What if we do that then? Whoa! I was just trying to check a specific shape. I wasn't even trying to check the whole thing. That's crazy. Okay, I opened up another one. Well, guys, I didn't think that there was going to be this many in this section that I would be able to do today. I thought I would get the horizontal line ones that were done down at the bottom, and then I would poke around with these other puzzle types and maybe find one that I could figure out next. I didn't know I exactly would just be able to go right into the diagonal line ones and it was going to work. I guess, why not? Right? Like, why not just keep going with the ones we know and we'll figure out the other puzzle types later, I guess? My other notes that I had on, like, things to possibly try. So I had a theory about the diagonal lines with the shapes down in they're now in, like, the bottom right, from where we are. That didn't pan out, but we figured out the diagonal lines anyway. Okay. So I thought that the horizontal lines make matching shapes. Right, we got that. But it's the exact same positioning. Diagonal lines is matching shapes, but can be rotated. The diamonds, I was going to workshop maybe they're like the number of adjacent squares or something to do with proximity. Like squares touching other squares to a degree. That's what I was going to workshop, but we didn't make our way back up there. Paintings. For the paintings, I thought maybe we have to use other symbols. Like, you can see tiny little diamonds in the paintings, and you have to use the rule for diamonds. You can see lines in the paintings, you use the rule for lines. Like, I thought maybe it would be that type of thing, but we haven't gone and looked at the paintings again, so I'm not sure. The trees, I was like, okay, it's obviously going to be something to do with either the branches or the leaves. That was my guess, but we didn't go back to those. And then the dots, there was like one or two ones with dots that I like did immediately, but they were really tiny. I was thinking maybe it's something about like surround the dots. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I guess we will probably, like, it would be best though if we stop for now. I say as I continue to go because, well, I'm just that good at it. So we have to keep going. Why are these ones so easy? Where's the difficult one going to be? Okay, this one's difficult. That's for sure. This is dare I say impossible? You have to leave all that the way it is. And this has to be filled in. So we have to go with a fill things in build. So there's only a couple options. You either go like that, which touches over there. You go like that, which touches down there. You go like this, which touches there, or you go like this. Oh. So this circumstance, I was allowed to have the two lines part of the same shape. Well, that's interesting. Does that change everything? I feel like to a degree that changes everything. I don't think you can have two horizontal lines in the same shape. But you're telling me you can have two diagonal lines in the same shape? That seems absolutely crazy. What do they want from me here? Don't we do the thing that we did in that other one? No, we can't. Okay. We have to... Those two shapes match. The problem is the middle doesn't match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I deal with that? I don't know. This one's a little funky. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I go back? Excuse me. Can I go back to this one for a second, though? I mean, it would be weird that I'd have to use that for this puzzle, though, when I didn't have to use it for all of what was leading up to it. And we kind of learned it at the one up there, right? To use the fact that, like, they can touch. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't use that there. I feel like I'm supposed to use it. I only know that after doing this puzzle. But maybe you would do this before you do this. But I wouldn't think so, because this one's been out in the open. I could do this one whenever. Whereas this one, I had to unlock, right? Okay. Well, okay. I guess we figure out this next time. It seems like I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't divide it evenly in any way, so I guess I'm supposed to overlap the stuff somehow. But I can't, because then, like, I feel like if I do something like, you know, now this shape has 2 black lines in it. This shape doesn't, so it will never work. Right now, it's the only thing that's weird is this one. But if we fill these in, it's all weird. And if we do this, then the only thing weird is this one. And if we do that, then they're all weird. And I could try to do something like that, but then that one's weird. We could do that, but then they're all weird. And trust me, I tried all of them. That doesn't work either. Like, there's no even way to distribute it, which I don't like. I guess there are only so many combinations, so many things that can be clicked, and I'll figure out why after I see that it's done. I'll be like, oh, okay, that was the solution. I understand. I'll be like, that makes so much sense. Thank you for pointing it out to me. And they'll be like, you're welcome, idiot. And then I'll cry, and then, you know, it'll be just like a regular Tuesday. I don't know. I'm not getting this one. Okay. Well, I guess that'll be it for today then. To, you know, switch it up just the slightest bit. I guess I can go... Was it up here? Yeah, okay. These are the dot ones. See, this made me think maybe you surround the dots. So let me try this real quick, because it's not something that I tried with this one, I don't think. Oh, no, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, that was not the answer. Okay, we haven't figured out the dots yet. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll work on this stuff next time. This is a good way to learn, right? Just keep trying everything, and then you can see, you can like try and break down why it worked. You know? Break down why it worked after the fact. It really seems like it would have been done by now. Maybe we do a checkerboard pattern. You can't, really. Okay, I don't rightly know what they want from me here. I mean, it kind of just seems like just fill it in, but I believe I've tried that. Yeah, that doesn't work here, at least. Oh! This time I didn't fill in the ones next to the dots. Why did that work? Either fill in or don't fill in the ones next to the dots. Okay, so we filled in the ones next to the dots that were empty, but then this one where the dot is filled in, we didn't fill it in. Okay, that's something. So the dots are empty, you fill it in. The dots are empty, you can't fill it in. Fill in the dots? Oh, okay, sure, that makes sense. This one's filled in, so do that. This one's filled in, so do that. And then this, and this, and this, and this, and that, and that. But that doesn't make sense. So if it's not filled in, you fill it in, right? So, like, not counting that one. Okay, no. Yeah, so, sure. But then this one's filled in, so you have to do the opposite. I feel like maybe some of these puzzles, the rules have order. So, like, first thing I do is I fill in everything around the dots. But then, if a dot is filled in, I don't fill it in next to it. And then this guy is the only one that's kind of weird. Because it's missing, like, it needs these two filled in. Oh, so we fill it in. Aha. I think we have to fix the imbalance. Oh, but those ones you can't. Oh, okay, so we do it that way. And now everything makes sense. The ones that aren't filled in have filled in ones next to it, and then the one that is filled in have unfilled in ones. Yes, okay, I think I'm getting the dots, guys. Okay, that's probably enough progress for today then. I took way too long again. Took way too long again. These walking ones are going to be their own interesting predicament. Yeah. Okay, that'll be a whole thing. We have a couple of puzzles to work on and think about next time. Oh, 2 dots. 2 dots is different than 1. Huh. Okay, we'll learn about it next. Oh, but I got to a new place, guys. Wow. Okay. Yes, this was enough for today. I don't know if I'm going to keep going on diagonal line puzzles next time, or if I'll work on the dot once again. I don't know what we'll do. But whatever we do, I hope that I do as well as I did today. That was good. That was good. I did like 3 whole different puzzle types. I know 3 different mechanics at this point. We're getting there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.